Guys, so we have a big breaking news coming out. Jewish organization urged mass evacuation from New York City after Zohran wins Democrat Mayoral primary. Look out, there's going to be a massive exodus. Look at this one here. Meet Zohran, a Muslim who wants to defund the police and globalize the, I'm going to skip that name there. All right, so there's going to be a couple of names I'm going to skip due to this platform. All right, so we're going to see what's going on here. A young man, 33 years old, from Uganda. All right, and he was raised in New York, and he's it seems like he's going to win it. So a lot of people are saying that hopefully Eric Adams win, but we are definitely seeing a change shift going on in New York City. In New York, excuse me. So I do believe that he could take the spotlight, and what he brings to the table, the abomination. The abomination. All right. So his name, Zohran, I think that's how you pronounce it, Zohran or Zohran. It means the light or sun, like the sun, or illuminate, brightness. It's like, the shining light. So yeah, we're about to see something here, guys. New York, New Yorkers, are you guys fine up there? Are you guys fine? You okay up there? I'm just checking up on you guys. And, I mean, there's been a lot of things you guys been voting for. I'm just again, but one thing I tell you is that yeah, Sodom and Gomorrah is rising up there in the Big Apple. Alright, guys, before I start, for those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Guys, this is going to be a little bit off topic. I think this happened at the same time The Simpsons has put out an episode of Marge Simpson death. On the 38th season, they killed off Marge Simpson. All right. So at the same time, we are seeing this. So I do believe that, again, The Simpsons always have the foreshadowing stuff. And in that episode, it does show New York. Like Homer in New York, you look up and see the Empire State Building and all that type of stuff. And I believe March could represent the Statue of Liberty, the killing of New York. Who knows? It's over for the Big Apple, I tell you that. All right, so Assembly member Zohran, a self-described Democrat socialist, oh man, and vocal critic of Israel, ooh, wow, has clinched the Democrat nomination for mayor of New York City, defeating none other than Andrew Cuomo. I don't know why that man even tried. Okay, so he was a former mayor. So Cuomo, who was seeking a political comeback after resigning amid sexual misconduct, allegation, all that type of stuff, well, again, he conceded. All right, Cuomo's decision comes amid mounting evidence that far-left socialist Assemblyman Zohran has surged to an insurmountable lead on first-choice ballots. Tonight is his night. He deserved it. He won. Andrew Cuomo said. Andrew Cuomo just conceded the primary race for New York City mayor. NY screwed. Mark my words. Man. All this is coming out from the Gateway Pundit. Zohran ran on a platform that mirrors failed socialist regimes worldwide. Free everything, free everything, free everything. Gov. Control services. And punishing private property owners through rent freezes. But it's not just his dangerous economic agenda that has people worried. It's his long history of anti-Israel, and anti-American rhetoric that has Jews leaders urging their communities to leave the city altogether. Evacuate New York City immediately. Thank you for your attention to this matter. The Republican Jewish Coalition wrote on X. Wow. Leave the Big Apple now. Wow. So they're urging the Jews to leave ASAP. Because what this man brings to the table is the abomination. From what I heard, he wants to make prostitution legal. That's that's antichrist stuff there. The political advocacy group continue tonight. The Democrats. Oh, by the way, AOC helped them too. All right, so tonight, Democrats has once again failed to stand with the Jewish Americans. This time in NYC. Raging anti-Semitic. I'm skipping certain words here. Anti-American, anti-Holy Land left socialist Zohran will be a total disaster for the JEWS residents. And the left leader, Chuck, Congressman Hakeem, and Governor Kathy let it happen. They let it happen. By the way, the governor, for those of you that don't know, about almost 8 months ago, the governor passed a law that it's okay for New Yorkers to commit adultery. It's okay. Go ahead. Do it. You're not going to get in trouble. That's what the governor said of New York. But here's the thing. It's a crime in God's eyes to commit adultery. The only person that would say to go ahead and commit adultery is Satan. That's why NY is filled with the abomination Antichrist spirits. NY, you're done. You're going to have to answer to God. And I pray that I pray that NY, the people repent and start praying. So once again, it says here, there's silence, the reelection of duty, and surrender to this madness, embarrassing and pathetic. Excuse me, guys. I haven't had coffee this morning. I have to get me a cup of coffee. This is yet another data point proving what's become undeniable. The left continue to nominate and embrace the Antichrist spirit. Embrace the, agenda, who are fundamentally opposed to the values and priorities of the JEWS community. As long as they refuse to change course, they will continue to, the Jews support. All right? Look at this. So you have this Batar Worldwide has posted a message on X. We urge all Jews to evacuate New York City. Evacuate New York City immediately. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Rest in peace, NYC. I mean, unless Eric Adam wins. Again, please share the video, guys. Please share the video. Eric Adams still has a chance. I can't believe I'm saying this, but y'all better vote for Eric. So, y'all better go for him. I'm telling you. And why you still have a chance? Man. Okay, Zohran has prevailed against former NY Gov Andrew Cuomo. All right. So as the winner of the Democratic primary, Zohran will go on to the general election and surely stand a high chance of becoming mayor of the Big Apple. Tonight, we made history. He said during his victory speech, "I will be your Democratic nominee for the mayor of NYC." However, he will have to defeat the likes of Mr. Eric Adams, who is standing as an independent, as well as Republican candidate Curtis Sliwa. All right, so hopefully people, hey, New York, you still have a chance. You still have a chance. Come on. To all my Hispanic people, man, leave the bodega stuff alone, man. Okay, so give me a second here.
Here you go.
I got my wife bringing my cup of coffee.
Hold the handle, it's very hot.
Thank you.
Got it?
Yep. Thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
She heard me when I said I need a cup of coffee. It needs one more scoop of sugar. Okay, so once again, he's from Uganda, by the way. Ugandan, Mr. Zohran is projected to win the Democratic mayor primary in New York City. This particularly guarantees he will be the next mayor. New York has fallen. And I did a research on, his name, and I'm like, I do a lot of research like Barack and all those names, and so his name is very symbolic. It means the light. It means like, the sun. I mean, again, Jesus is the light. Jesus will bring peace. This man here is going to bring the opposite. It's an antichrist spirit. Guys, First John tells us that there will be many antichrists coming into the world. And they will be in spotlights like leadership, governor, mayor, president, you name it. And they will be all over the place. They will be perverting the gospel. Many of them are in the church. A lot of these so-called prophets on YouTube are even part of them too. That's why you have to stay in the Bible. Look, you don't need to go on YouTube to find Jesus. All you got to do is open the Bible. I'm waiting for a word from God. Are you waiting for a word from God? Open up the Bible. There's the word of God. That's his words. America, meet NYC Democrat nominee for mayor. Oh, he said that if Benjamin, the prime minister of Israel, if Benjamin stepped foot in New York, he will be arrested. That's what the Zohran said. Among Zohran, other bright ideas include the launching of city-owned grocery stores, a policy most notoriously implemented by the Soviet Union under Joseph that wreaked disastrous consequences. To all the Dominicanos out there, your bodega ain't gonna be playing no more bachata stuff. Pretty soon, it's gonna be owned and controlled by those individuals. All right. So again, Dominicans is they most basically control the bodega out there, and yeah, it's mostly Dominicans. You're gonna find some Puerto Ricans and others, but the majority is Dominicans. They're like top of the food chain. But it's just really sad because I just pray that my Hispanic people just wake up and do your research, man. This is your future. This is your future here. I know a lot of Hispanic people. Who you voting for? I'm voting for him. Why? I don't know. I don't want to go for Republican. They're gonna take my government system away. It's sad. It's sad. 2/3 of NYC voters support creating municipal grocery stores to bring down prices. The concept is immediately foreseeable. In fact, publicly owned grocery stores are quite common and already exist at a scale in the US military. Here's the thing. It's not the bodega's fault that the prices is going up. I mean, they have to raise prices because food is going up. Everything's going up. If they don't raise prices, then they don't gain profit. If they don't gain profit, they're not going to have a business. It's going to be bankruptcy. 33-year-old Zohran is also heavily invested in Palestinian liberation causes and recently said that he would arrest Benjamin if he traveled to New York City. He has also urged the phrase globalize the insisting it is a mere call for Palestinian rights rather than a push towards Islam, supremacy. And that's where we at. Buckle up, NY. I do believe there's going to be a massive massive exodus. Back in 2020, and the beginning of 2021, and I live in the state of Florida, I seen a lot of New York license plates. I mean, I was driving down, we were heading to Clearwater Beach, and I seen all these New York license plates. I mean, all these cars from New York. I'm like, man, it was all New York. And then you had some from New Jersey and Michigan. I'm like, wow. Well, Florida, Texas, there's going to be a lot of New Yorkers coming down. Here's the thing, is that instead of leaving, you have to stay and pray. That's your home. You can't be afraid. I mean, but I do believe that God has given up this land to foreigners. I mean, this land has committed so much blasphemy and abomination. This is just the beginning of the end of one of the greatest empires to rise under God and has fallen because we chose to dance with sin. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please share the video. For those of you that want to send us letters, prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Once again, guys, $5 a month Patreon. We get you access to our live stream once a week. We talk about things that we cannot talk about on the platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Faith and trust in Jesus Christ. For he's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father except through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.